Hey guys, this is your girl EdanRose, aka Center. Welcome to the Garden of Eden. I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be about motherhood. The reason why I'm dropping this video is because of interesting interaction I had on earlier today. So then from that conversation, I went ahead and posted a story of me and my son dancing, and then put a question. Ask me any type of questions, especially about motherhood, because now I want to know what y'all think. Oh, and by the way, I got a drink. Johnny Walker and cranberry. I'm sorry, Jack Daniels and cranberry. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video, but before we do that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Push on that notification bell so you do not miss another video from your girl. Without further ado, like I said, let's get into this video. So the first question is the hardest part of motherhood. So the hardest part of motherhood is being able to express myself the way I need to at the age where he will understand. As a single parent, another reason this is the hardest part is because I'm the only person that really cares as a parent, right? Is being able to share the losses, the bad, the good, with somebody who I made a child with. Those 2 points are probably the hardest part of my journey, period. So yeah. Second question, what is my favorite thing about having a little one or a son? I would say being able to, watch all this hard work that I put into, making this person, like loving this person to grow into his own person. It's just really having a little one. That's it. My most proudest moment in my journey of motherhood, I would say basically making it this far. To be honest, my baby is about to be 8, so smart, his own personality, he's hilarious. So my proud moments are basically every milestone that we accomplish. A lot of proud moment. I can't really pick one because we always want to hit milestones of him growing up and accomplishments. Like I said, what is it like being a single parent? It's draining sometimes. I slept in the bed, I'm making it. So no one ever really gets pregnant and then think they become a single parent overnight. But it happens. You just being a parent, just one person doing it. That's it. There's no way for me to express what it's like to be the only parent to a child, and you wasn't the only one making it. It's really a disappointment if you really think about it. For me, let me explain. For someone, as far as his father, who has a Nigerian background, came from 2 parents, married in a household and everything, to not want to be there for his seed is baffling. But in all, I'm doing what I need to do. I slept in the bed and now I'm making it. So that's what it's like being a single parent. Just you making sacrifice. Just really sacrifice. So what is the deal with his father? He's just non-existent. He pops in and out whenever he wants to. It doesn't affect me in any type of way, but it does him a lot at this age. Talking about it is a very sore subject for him. He has asked me questions so many times about his father, but I can only answer in a way for him to understand at the age of 7. So the deal with his father is non-existent. Like, that's the deal. He's not here. How do you manage without his dad? I think I managed pretty well. Like, it takes a village is a real thing. Dad, I'm gonna say real quick. Like, it really takes a village to raise a child, especially as a single parent. Having a baby at 19, it really took a village. Like, let me give you a story. Still in school, there was this one time he lived in a complex next to mine, and it was so hard for him just to answer the door to watch his own kid. So just imagine, in the last semester, this is like 2016, probably 16, I think 16 or 15, either one of those. I sent my son home. I sent him back in Brooklyn. Oh, I was in Atlanta because his father was not, like, he was no help to me, just making it worse. Like, it was so bad. So I had to send him back, to my parents and stuff like that. I made the sacrifice. When I tell you, his godmother, her name is Ashley. She's my best friend. Like, we've been friends for years. Like, we met in high school. Even at a young age, she took on the responsibility as a godmother when I asked her. She was probably like 18 and I was 19. So just imagine saying yes to somebody at a young age. Can you be a, like, it's baffling, but I'm so happy that I did, because she proved herself worthy of, like, that type. So I sent my son back home. And like every weekend, faithfully, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, she would pick him up. Like she never missed a weekend. Faithfully. When I say faithfully, she would text me pictures, videos, faithfully. And I couldn't do it without her. Like without her, his godfather, like without my village, I could not have done it. Like it would have been so bad if I didn't have them, or the connection that I have now with them. Like it would have been so bad. When I say she sacrificed everything for my son, it wasn't even her child. My love for her grew to terms beyond that. Right? So managing without his dad was so easy because of the village that I have, the people that have my back. My village still strong as ever. His godparents play a huge role in his life. My son is good, like good. When I say good, I mean great. Like what? So next question: what is the challenges you face as a single parent? I feel like this can go both ways. Like as a single parent or as a couple, we all faces like, or in a household with a couple. Let me restart that. So I feel like this question can be for both single parents and two-parent household. And I say that because no matter what, when you have kids, you face challenges every day. It's the scariest shit ever, raising a human being. It's the scariest shit ever. Always going to be a challenge no matter what. So in a single household or a two-parent household. But as a single parent, I would say trying to be both mom and dad. That's the only challenge because I do not have a penis, right? So I can only teach him from a mother aspect. I can't teach him from the dad aspect. I can't discipline him how a man would. Because if his father was in the picture, he would be able to teach him more of how to be a man instead of using outside resources. Like it comes directly from somebody who helped me make this child. So I would say that's the only challenge I have as a single parent, is really trying to play mom and dad. That's about it. Next question: do you have a village, and how have they helped you? Like I just said in the previous answer for that last question, I have a village. Okay, I have brothers, sisters, aunt, uncle, like a fucking village. My best friends, they are heaven sent. Oh, and his godfather, when I said heaven sent, heaven sent, I didn't really have an idea of who of the male presence I wanted to be in his life. To me, it makes me feel so good to know that a man is in his life that can set him on the correct path. Like he's a God-fearing man, like he's a hard worker. People think that man is his father by the way he treats my child. And that is one thing that is very big on me, is how you treat my child. Like I'm very big on the relationships we make, given this situation that I'm already in, having somebody who doesn't want to be a part of his life. To have somebody literally drop let me give you a story. My son had a seizure while he was in summer camp. I was all the way at work, and his godfather was on the way to work. So his summer camp called me. Your son is being transferred to the hospital. Blah, blah, blah. The first person I called was his godfather. I said, man, he's in the hospital. Like, I don't know what to do. He said, say no more. I'm on my way. Where the fuck he's at? When I say he was by his side the whole entire time, I was in the background. Like, I was just signing papers, making sure he was good. But that man was forefront. Like, he dropped everything to be by his side. And I am forever grateful. Like, I can never, ever come between your relationship. Like, there's no way. My village, I'm sorry to be dragging this out, but my village is solid. And I tell each and every one of them, for me, it's not about the money, it's about the relationship that you build with this child. Like, because of the fact that I want him to experience a good and loving space from everybody that's in his life. My son is an inquisitive boy, so he now asks questions about people in his life, who loves him. And that's so hard to answer if you don't have the people in a life to show him that type of love, except from you, right? I show him love all the time, but he wants more quality time. Like once you spend time with him, he loves you. My village, rock solid. I love my village. I'm thankful for y'all. Once again, like I love y'all. I love y'all. Like that's real shit. So yeah, so that is my village, and that's how they helped me. They helped me 100%. Like I couldn't do it without them. What are the responsibilities of a single parent? I think that goes back to the challenges I face. But a responsibility as a single parent, or in a two-parent household, Your responsibility is basically to love a child and raise that child in their own image. That's really I can say. As a single parent, we tend to forget because we have so much on our plate, but our responsibility is really just to love them. That's really it. Because they get at an age where all they want is your time, um, your reactions to things. Like if they discover something, experience something new, and things of that nature, that's all they really want. They don't want too much from you, so stop worrying. If you're a single parent, a new parent, you have a newborn, do not worry too much. You will have this voice in your head like, are you doing the right thing? But in all reality, you are doing the greatest thing you can ever do, and that's being a parent. Like, no matter what, the only responsibility as a single parent is literally being that only parent. Be there for them, love them. That's it. There's really not much to it. How have you adjusted? To be honest, it's really more so like you not thinking about you no more. As a parent at 19, I always thought I can have best of both worlds. You know, just be social, leaving my child at home, things of that nature. Like I wanted my social life. And I adjusted by just bringing him out. That's it. To be honest, that's really it. Like nothing in my life has changed as far as my social life. I still head out, you know, I still grab a drink or so, but I don't party as I used to. And if I do hang out, I just have to plan ahead for the most part. Really not much adjusting because if I travel, my son is coming with me. With me, I've been to California, Miami, Paris, DR, we going to Greece. Like he's been everywhere already. So not to like boast a little bit, but like just to show you, like there's no adjustment. You just tag along. Like you already have this lifestyle. Why stop? For what? We still travel. We still do what we do. Like he just tags along on my hip sometimes, or it's just balance. I only felt like it was a hard adjustment when I was younger. All I did was switched it around. Instead of partying or going out, I just took him with me. And I kid you not, it's been the best thing I ever done. So really no big adjustments have been made except, you know, trying to find a balance between the two. That's it. Where can I take him? Where I can't take him? Balance, baby. Define motherhood in your own words. I said it one time and say it again. Being a mother means just loving your child. I have to be able to pick up what is his love language, and his love language right now are quality time, words of affirmation. Well, I would say act of service. Physical touch here and there. Sometimes he don't want to hug, sometimes he does. But most definitely those three. Words of affirmation 100%, because like I said, he would show me his paper. He wants to hear good job. Like he wants to hear those things. Quality time. I can be sitting right here, let him play the game, and he loves that. Like he loves to be in my space. If I was to go out right now, he's calling my phone like, where you at? I want you to come back home because I need you in my space. Like I could leave for 2 hours and come back and it's, oh my God, I missed you. And he didn't miss me. He just wanted me in his face. Active services, because he does like to help me a lot. So in any type of way he can help, he will help. Those three, I know for a fact, is his love languages. Basically just learning to love your child in those languages. Just know that you're doing a great job because you're just there. That's it. Motherhood is about loving your child in their own love languages. Best advice I got for motherhood. My baby won't be a baby for a long time. I am raising a man. So somebody told me that he won't be a baby for a long time. So all that baby talk, all that is not necessary. Like you're raising a man. He's not going to be 7 forever. He's not going to be 2 forever. Year by year, he's growing up to be a man. So start at the youngest age possible to raise a man. So at the age of 7, teach him how to open a door. Teach him how to express himself. Like that is the best advice I could possibly give. I'm teaching him how to be a man and not a baby. Best advice I got. And best advice I could give to you guys. Worst fear while pregnant. My worst fear is probably losing my baby. Like I had a scare in my life. Like I have high blood pressure, preeclampsia. I don't want to talk about it so much, but imagine, like, I'm sorry for the people who have gone through this, but imagine pushing a baby out after 9 months of joy and then losing your baby. Like I had that fear. My son was in the NICU. Like it was so sad. Like he was in the hospital. He was actually losing weight. Found out that he ate his own feces. The fear that I had, like him so small, tubes up to his like that was just my worst fear ever. So pregnant, I had so many complications. From giving birth, I even dealt with complications. So my worst fear was losing him at any point during my pregnancy and then after my pregnancy. I don't talk about it much because it's like my son is here, he's thriving, and I'm happy. But to be transparent as possible, I had scares all through my pregnancy, and after my pregnancy. Like it was just the worst time of my life. but he's here thriving and about to be 8. So do you spank or believe in disciplinary actions? Yes. I have learned there's other ways to discipline him, but if he does deserve a little, he's gonna get it, right? If he needs the belt, I'm a black parent. I don't know about y'all. As a black parent, if he does deserve a belt, he's getting a belt, right? He's gonna get them lashes. That's it. So like little things like that, you have to find a balance. So yes, I believe in disciplinary actions as far as the belt. My child is not a gentle child. Okay, he has his moments of being disrespectful. So I'm gonna be disrespectful back. But I have to find a balance. But yes, I do believe in a belt. I'm black and Caribbean on top of that. What is the most exhausting age to parent? And to be honest, all ages. Like, you're tired regardless. But I would say, because I'm in my 20s, my 20s was the most exhausting ages for me. Like, you get exhausted at any age, because once you're a new parent at 25, 35, 45, you experience something different. You're in a different mindset, you're in a different body, you're in a different phase in your life, that no matter what age, you're exhausted. I would say for me, like personally, it was my 20s because I only had my baby at 19. But then on top of that, I had to grow with him. So I would exhaust myself out, just stressful. So that's really all the questions that I got, despite all the evidence, right, that says motherhood, or being a single parent is like hard. I will not trade it for the world. My baby is 7, thriving, living his best 7-year-old life, doing more than I had ever done when I was 7. Single parent or not, motherhood is the best hood that you could ever be in, but it's such a ghetto hood. So that's the end of the video, and I didn't even finish it. But don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below if this is something that you like. If you have any more questions for your girl, I'm EdanRose, aka EdanRose, aka Centera, aka Eden, aka the Garden of Eden, aka I don't have any more. And also I am committed to posting either once a week or twice a week, but just put on that post notification so you do not miss a video. We want to be here. All right, peace.